What's up, guys? It's Jay, MorninAfterKill, and I'm back here on my Minecraft Sunday Q&A Let's Play. Haha. Still haven't found a better name for that, but motherfucking, fuck it. I did already about 45 minutes of this video, but guess what? My goddamn power went out. So now I don't have any files to put that into like Vegas and try to recover it. I tried recovering it through Audacity, and it didn't let me. So, that sucks. I lost about 45 minutes of footage, and I'm gonna sit down and redo it again. Even though I didn't really feel like doing a Let's Play today. Like, I kind of woke up, and I was like, I feel like being lazy. I don't want to put up any goddamn videos, except for, like, Sleeping Dogs, because I, really do, I put my videos together for my Sleeping Dogs Let's Play. Like, I record, like, an hour or two, and then I go ahead and fucking, I just, kind of just save it, and I cut it down into fucking episodes. And I have probably about 10 episodes of that ready to go at any given point in time. Same way I did it with, like, I guess Spider-Man and Lollipop Chainsaw. But yeah, so what I do want to do is, there are diamonds in those hills over there. There's, goddamn diamonds in that cave that I wanted to go into last time, but we ran out of time. And I know there's diamonds in there because I played about 45 minutes of that goddamn cave. And I want to go back and get them. I think I had like something like 6 diamonds, some shit. I don't know. Really big cave. Might not end up the same, but we're going to try our asses off. So we don't really have a very good amount of stuff in our inventory to be going over there. So while I'm answering these questions, I'm going to get ourselves ready. We do need some armor. Look at our armor all the way down there and shit. And yeah, so let's get this on the road. We have Wizzy TK God, and he says, how amazing do you think your life is? And it's not really amazing, man. Like, I know a lot of people, you guys, like, look up to some of the older guys, and you see, like, even around one of your kids, like, you look around the neighborhood, and always the kids always want to hang out with the big kids and shit. And that's what I look at myself as. I'm the big kid on in your life, I guess. I'm the guy I've already been there, done that, and I know the stupid shit in life that you shouldn't do. And that's how I kind of look at myself, like, right now. But I don't really think my life has been fucking amazing. Honestly, it's been more depressing than it has been amazing. Like, the last maybe 7 or 8 years of my life have been amazing. I gotta agree. There's been some amazing things going on in my life. And I'm glad for that. But, I mean, really, the way my life started out, I grew up really poor, and like I said, I always tell you guys that, but, I mean, when I say poor, I mean, we didn't have food in the goddamn house to eat. Sometimes free lunch was the only food that I was eating that day. That's just, that's how it is, and I don't blame anybody for my, position in life. Some people are just dealt with the fucking cards they have, and, you play the hand that you've been dealt, so, I don't, really think about any of that as a really bad thing. I think of us as growing up poor as probably a really good thing, though, because it's shaped a lot. Goddamn fucking spiders! Shut the fuck up! God damn it. I would have killed them spiders, I swear to God. But, yeah, I mean, I didn't really have, like, the best of life growing up. My mom wasn't really the type of person that should have had kids. And I'm old enough to now make that, I guess, that observation in my life. Because when I was younger, I used to tell my mom, like, man, why'd you have kids? You're not really that great of a mom. And I know that's kind of fucked up to say to somebody that's your mother. But if you've dealt with some of the shit I've dealt with, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But, no, I mean, she's dealing the cards that were given to her, too. I mean, she was fucking, I guess, she was 16 when she got pregnant with my brother. And then, she was probably about, like, 19 when she got pregnant with me. And then, she just really didn't have a lot of life experience. And it takes a strong person to realize that they're not a great parent. And my mother has already, I've already talked about that with my mother. I've already told her, like, I don't talk to my mom very often. Talk to her maybe, like, once every year or two. Just because every time I talk to her, it's usually a lot of fucking stress and shit that I don't want to deal with. But, yeah, I know, usually I tell you, like, run at your problems head first. But, when you have stress in your life and it's being caused by 1 or 2 people, it's best to kind of limit your interaction with them people because they're not doing you any good. And stress doesn't really help. Stress does not help the situation. So, yeah, try to limit who you fucking hang around with. If those people are causing you stress, cut them out of your life. Really, seriously. That's like the best advice I can give you. I wish I found that out earlier, because I was always like, oh man, but my friends are my friends. We're going to be friends forever. No, you're not. Shit doesn't happen. Shit doesn't happen. But, no, like I said, with, you know, how my life went, there's a time in my life when I was like really like seriously just lucky to just be alive, really. I mean, there's been so many times in my life that I probably legitimately could have died, could have been killed by fucking stupid shit that I was doing, stupid shit that I probably shouldn't have been doing. And just for me to make it at this point in my life to where I'm actually, you know, happy where I'm at, you know, happy where I'm at money-wise, happy where I'm at girlfriend-wise, happy where I'm at YouTube-wise, too. I mean, if you think about it, it's like really, really, not a lot of people have, like, the YouTube option in their life. Like, if you think about it, I have 6,000 subscribers. Not all of them are active. Some of them are. There's a lot of them are split between a lot of different games I do, whatever. I realize that. It's still fucking cool. But if you put them all in the same room, that's a lot of people that I get to interact with on a daily basis. Even the fact that, like, I average about 5,000 to 6,000 views a day overall on my channel, not per video. Per video is a lot less. But I don't look at that. I look at my overall, I guess, my overall views per day, which is the best way to do it, because that shows how active your whole channel is. You guys might not get to my videos right away, but you get around to them, which I'm pretty fucking happy about that. So, it's just unique to be where I'm at. I'm 29 years old. I'm not hurting financially. Me and my girlfriend have been together for about 5 years now, and we're happy. We don't really, I mean, we fight. I mean, I'm not saying we go outside and fucking, you know, beat the shit out of each other on the front lawn, Jersey style. No, but I mean, we have our problems every now and then, and fucking, we work through them. We work through them like adults, and it's just, I wouldn't say my life is amazing. If I was gonna say on a scale of 1 to 10, 5 being an average life, I would say my life is at probably about 5.5, 6.0, somewhere around there, which is just where that's where I want to be. Because if you think about it, like growing up, just to have an average, typical American lifestyle is considered above average. And I'm happy about that. I'm happy that I can consider myself, you know, above average and shit like that. So, yeah, I'm happy where I'm at. Is it amazing? No. Some people might say it's amazing just because, you know, you're young and there are fucking spiders all over. You're not supposed to attack me. It's daytime, motherfucker. Get out of here. I'm gonna kill you just because you came looking at me with your buddy. You too, bitch. You're dead. You're dead. Hey, you gotta get that last minute lunge in, don't you? I want to grab a couple more pork chops before we get this show on the road. This pig is gonna die. You're not getting up there, bitch. I'm coming down there. That's right. 2 pork chops, 1 pig. Sounds like a nasty fucking porn. But, yeah, I wouldn't say it's amazing. I'd just say that it's been fun so far. I'm glad where I'm at. I'm happy with how my life has gone so far. You know, other than the first 18 years. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I enjoy it. I thank you guys for, you know, making, you know, what I do actually really fun, because this isn't like my only job. I do fucking, you know, make money elsewhere and shit. But to be able to fill my time during my day, my extra free time that I do have, with doing this and interacting with people all over the world, it's fucking amazing, man. It really is. But the life isn't really amazing, if you get what I'm saying. The situation is amazing. If you want to talk about amazing lives, look at like other people out there that are fucking like, they're changing the world, man. They're doing shit. Like fucking people in the Olympics are like 15, 16 years old, and I look at them and I'm like, you motherfucker, man. Like you're out there doing something amazing and you're fucking like young as shit. You've accomplished more in your fucking 15 years than I have in my 29, and it makes me feel like really fucking, really kind of, I guess, worthless to the world. But no, I enjoy, you know, being an average person with an average life, doing the average fucking shit, and just to have some sort of area in my life that sticks out as, oh shit, just to have some sort of... Oh my god. There is... Fuck, man. Holy shit. There is mad shit. I didn't realize there was shit down here. That motherfucker opened up a whole cave of shit. Dang. Oh my god. Get out of here. But yeah, just like I said, to be an average person and have like one area of my life that sticks out, that is, I guess, I wouldn't say above average, but I guess unique in the fact that not everybody has the, you know, the ability to interact with so many people on a daily basis. I'm thankful for that. I really am. I mean, I always say thanks at the end of my videos. I don't know if you guys noticed that. I try to say, like, you know, thanks for watching my video, blah, blah, blah. Other people fucking, you know, they put this outro at the end that's like, oh, hey, why don't you check out more of my videos? Man, fuck you, man. Really? Thank that motherfucker just watched one of your videos and got as far as there to where you can thank them for it at the end of the video. If they make it to the end of the video and you fucking, there should be some sort of thank you at the end. Where it's like, you know, thanks for watching. Make sure you fucking subscribe if you like, what I make for you guys. That's just how I feel. But I got way off topic. Do I feel that I have an amazing life? No. Am I happy with the life I have? Yes. Yes, I am. So, let's get on to the next question before the goddamn zombies come back, because they're kicking my motherfucking ass. So, Mr. Modern Crafter asks, how's your day? My day's going alright. It's really, really early in the morning. I did start this at 6 in the morning, but guess what? My power went out. I think I've already told you that. If I haven't, it did. I lost 45 minutes of fucking tracks. And now I can't get it back, because I'm actually really bummed about that, too, because my fucking... I thought that was one of the better Q&As that I was doing. Like, I was on point, too. Like, every fucking question, I was like, bing, bam, boom, zam, you know? I had the answers right at the tip of my tongue, and that doesn't usually happen for me. Sometimes, I have to read the questions, and maybe I'll pause it, and I'll think about it, because sometimes, you know, you don't want to give bad advice to people. You don't want to say something that's, you know, gonna ruin somebody's fucking life or some shit like that. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. So, his question is, anyway, could I ask you why you stopped Fortress Craft, because it was going so well and then you were gone? I stopped doing Fortress Craft just because, you know, number one, I'm not gonna play the same game on YouTube forever. I mean, I know people that do, like you watch, other commentators, and they've been doing COD for like 4, 5, 6, 7 years. I don't know fucking how long they've been doing it. But if you look at that, all those motherfuckers are complaining, why are my views down? Why are my views down? Well, I've noticed on my channel that when I introduce a new game, the views are usually low for a bunch of episodes. Until people find it, they give it a chance, and they might like it. And they will watch it. And they will fucking, you know, enjoy it. And they will start liking it up. It'll go into other people's feeds. And then you'll get a whole new crop of subscribers. That's why, like, some people look at, like, channels and they're like, oh, well, you have 6,000 subscribers. Why don't you get 6,000 views per every video? Well, if you look at the massive amount of other, like, content that I've done on my channel, it's, you know, it's not the same. Like, the same person that's gonna watch a Lollipop Chainsaw might not watch a Spider-Man. The same person that watches Spider-Man might not want to watch Gotham City Imposters. So you also got to realize that when you do different games, your fan base is going to switch every few months, and the only people that will stick with you are people that are fans of you. Which is why I don't talk about gameplay. If I talk about gameplay, then I start getting fans of the game and not fans of me. But if I'm talking about myself during the video and they happen to subscribe, that means they like to hear me talk about me and what I'm doing. And that's what I want. I want people that like to watch me for me and not like to watch me because I got a good tip for Gotham City Imposters. And that's why I don't usually do shit like that. Like, I do Minecraft tutorials every now and then, but I've realized that a lot of my actual, like, people that watch my shit, they actually do play Minecraft. And you know what? So it's for everybody. It's for everybody that happens to come by my channel. That's just how I like to run my channel. I don't want to, you know, play the same game forever. But when it comes down to, like, what happened with Fortress Craft, is the same thing that pretty much happened with, like, Gotham City Imposters. There are problems with the game that need to be fixed. that need tendons. What the fuck was that? I heard something. Not cool, bro. That was... Oh, shit, there they are! I knew I heard something. Not cool. Die! Shit, holy fuck. This guy's got an aimbot. Well, he is the computer, so he is an aimbot. Oh, shit! Die! Die! Give me my arrows. How did I already get hit after he died? That was bullshit! Holy shit! Fuck! I'm gonna hit you with a sword, bitch. And there's mushrooms! There's mushrooms! Mushroom power! I'm gonna make some mushroom fucking soup after this, bitch. Is there a dungeon in here or something? What the hell? I don't remember these mushrooms from the last time I was in here before my power went out. So I must be in a different area. Oh yeah! I went down. Where? Oh, he's camping. He's camping the mushrooms. No mushrooms for you. Oh shit, there's mushrooms down there too. I found a mushroom cave. What up? What the fuck, man? Holy shit! I wonder if these mushrooms, like if I take the mushrooms, will they keep growing back naturally? That would be pretty cool. But no, the same thing that happened to Fortress Craft is the same thing that's kind of going on with Gotham City Imposters right now. Is there's things in the game that need to be fixed. People are still buying the game. The game is still being sold with you know, problems in it, and I'm not very cool on that. I don't like when people get ripped off because, like I said, I did grow up poor, and when people, you know, make money, they've worked hard for their money. A lot of people work hard for the money that they do spend, and when they spend it on entertainment, they better get their fucking, you know, money's worth. And when you're selling a product that is broken, I feel like you're robbing people. You're not only robbing them of money, but you're taking away their time because they spent time to make that money. Oh shit, gold. What up? I like gold, even though it's worthless in this fucking game. Can't do shit with it, but we'll still mine it anyway. If we find any diamonds and we don't have any inventory slots, we'll just throw the gold into fucking... I'd rather have mushrooms than the gold, because the mushrooms are actually useful. But, no, like I said, if you're taking away people's money, you're also taking away the time that they spent making that money. And I think that's wrong. I don't think you should be allowed to do that. And I think when there are glaring problems in the game, and I actually had a say in Fortress Craft, you know, tell Arcus, here's a couple bugs I found, this is what fucking happened, because I was a tester for the game, which is pretty cool, because like I've always wanted to test games when I was a kid and shit like that. Thought it would always be fucking fun to be part of that process, and I'm glad to be a part of that process. But when you feel like when you're giving out like bugs and shit like that, and they're not listening to you, you feel like that you're kind of just wasting your time too. So I left the game. The game wasn't up to par, in my opinion, and he refused to change it, but still wanted to sell it as it was, and added in fucking, you know, crap that the game didn't really need, fucking, instead of fixing the game. And that's just how I feel. I don't think that, I don't think that's right. I don't think anybody should be able to do that. So, that's why I left Fortress Craft, because I didn't want to be responsible for advertising a game that people can't play. Oh, shit! Fuck. Don't hit me! Get out of here! Motherfucker, man! These skeletons and zombies mean business today. Sorry about that. Got a little preoccupied. But I want these mushrooms. Mushrooms, damn it. Word. So let's grab these fucking mushrooms. And if things get hairy down here, and we run... Oh, shit, look at all these mushrooms. And we run out of fucking, I guess pork chops, I can make a bowl of mushroom soup. And that's kind of cool. I want to... No, mushroom, no! Any more mushrooms around here? Nope, that's not good. Alright, there's a lot of lava around here. This kind of reminds me of where I just was about 45 minutes ago. So that means there's going to be diamonds around here, which is pretty fucking cool. Pretty cool. So, yeah. That's why I left Fortress Craft, and that's why I've stopped playing GCI. And I'm going to keep continuing to put up videos of GCI because it's not as broken as Fortress Craft was, but you know, I definitely won't put up fucking videos saying how good the game is and that people should buy it. And if people ask me in the comments, you know, should I buy this game? Should I play it? I'll tell them, be like, you know, it's got problems. But if you're willing to sit through those problems, then fucking, by all means, have at it, Hoss. And the next question comes from The Casual Gamer. Welcome back, man. Remember you from a couple videos, actually, you've asked questions on. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And he says, will you get the game Watch Dogs? And no, I don't mean Sleeping Dogs. If you don't know what it is, I suggest you watch the trailer. Of course I know what Watch Dogs is. It was showed at E3 this year, which is, it looks like it's a cool game, but I will not be buying it straight up. There's a diamond! There's diamonds down here. What up? So let's toss some fucking water down there so we can get down there safely and fucking not die. Because every time I find diamonds, guess what's around there? Creepers! Creepers! No! Oh shit! Holy shit! Holy sh... I told you! I was just standing right here! Where the fuck did he come from? Not cool. I knew it. Kind of fucking pissing me off, that one diamond. I almost died over one diamond. You piss poor fucking... Let's look... I didn't go down here when I was in my 20-minute... Well, actually 45-minute long Let's Play that you'll never see, which was amazing, and nobody will ever see it, and it makes me a sad panda because the Audacity file wouldn't recover, motherfucker. But there's dirt over here, which means there's shit over here, because dirt always means there's shit around. So let's put some more water down, and no, I'm not gonna be buying Watch Dogs just because of the fact that it's made by Ubisoft, and I've told you guys that before. I am a consumer. And I am as fickle as every consumer out there, which means that if you screw me over, I will not buy another game from you, or I will be hesitant to buy another product from you. That's just how it is. Like, if I've sold you a car that broke down a week later, are you going to go out and ask me to find you another car? Probably not. You're going to be like, this guy just ripped me off. I want my money back. But you can't get your money back because it's sold as is. But, no. What I'm saying is like, I've bought plenty of games from Ubisoft in the past that looked good, but in the end, they weren't very good. And the only game that I actually did play by Ubisoft that I thought was halfway decent was, I'm pretty sure it was the Rayman series that's made by Ubisoft. If it's not, then Ubisoft makes nothing that I like. But, no, I don't feel like buying a product blindly if you've already fucking... you know, took my money before, and I wasn't pleased with the result of the money that I spent. Because like I said before, when you spend time to make money, and you purchase a product, not only are you fucking purchasing it with fucking money, but that's your time of your life, man. That's like lifetime fucking time that you're wasting working so you can buy this shit. And if it's not fucking, you know, if it wasn't worth the time that I spent to fucking earn this shit, then no, you have not earned my money as a company, and I will not give you my money. That's just how it is. That's how all consumers should think. I wish all consumers think like that, well, thought like that. Why did I say thinked? The fuck's wrong with me? So, yeah, they will not be getting my money unless there is a playable version. Ah, there's not fucking diamonds. Watch out for the creepers. I know they're gonna be around. Motherfucker, let's grab it. Let's grab it. Oh, there's more diamonds. Any more? Yeah. Alright, I remember this cluster from last time. So I am in the area of where I was, which is good because, yeah, we already have 6 diamonds. So that means, there's probably a few more left around here. We could, our inventory's filling up pretty fast. So we don't want to go ahead and overstock ourselves and then die, which would suck. I hate when that shit... Look at that. Look at that, see? That's the type of shit that deaths are made of. So, no, Ubisoft won't be getting my monies until I can play the game. And if they want, if anybody that is in contact with Ubisoft is watching this, give me the game for free, and I'll let you know what I think about it. But I'm not gonna fucking give you a good review just because you gave me the game for free. That's wrong. That's not how I get down, son. I will trash your shit if you expect me for that. I will buy your game, and then I will burn the game, just so nobody has to play that particular copy of the game. So, no, unless there's a demo for it that I could try out, I probably won't be buying Sleeping Dogs, Watch Dogs. So, I hope that answers your question. The next question comes from Mr. LCD TV, and he says, Jay, I hope you're fine and well. I'm pretty fine. And he says, I hope your week has been good. The week was alright. It wasn't a bad week. It wasn't a great week. It was just a week. It was an enjoyable week because nothing terrible happened. And when nothing terrible happens, you can pretty much chalk that up as like a good week. So, his question is, have you played Fallout or Fallout New Vegas? I have not. And, just the same thing that goes with like Skyrim and Borderlands. I'm not really too into like the first person RPG games, really. It's just usually when I play first person shooters, they are you know, multiplayer. I enjoy the social aspect of them, and I don't enjoy that sight. Hell no. Get out of here. Get away from me. This takes so many fucking arrows. Oh! Oh! Holy shit. Ooh, that could have been bad. Especially with all these diamonds on me. Usually when I get diamonds, I run home like a little bitch and put them in the chest. I don't ever use diamonds, really. But we'll get on to that because there's a question later that asks why I don't use the diamonds. And I will explain that. I will explain it 100% for you. And, so no, I don't really like, you know, first-person shooters that aren't multiplayer. I like the social aspect of the games. I like the fact that, you know, I like killing people. I like fucking, you know, seeing who won, who lost, you know, checking out, like, you know, I wouldn't say stats because I don't go by stats, but I like to see my progression in the game. To see, you know, like, because when you first start out a first-person shooter, you might be alright at it, but you're not as good as you are the last time you play the game. Like, if you play the game for like a couple months, and then you look back at footage and shit, and you be like, man, you know, I'm making a lot of mistakes here that were, you know, really noob mistakes because of the way the maps are laid out. You didn't know how the game was going to play out and shit like that. And, you know, it's cool because, you know, some first-person shooters, you can predict what's going to happen with the way the community goes, and then everything gets turned upside down with, like, somebody finding a new tactic, and then everybody starts using those new tactics, and then the old tactics that you were using are now relevant again because they counter the old tactics. I like that. I like that in the game. And I guess for like campaign games, like, you know, single player games, I'm more of a third person type of guy. I like to adventure around. I like to see my character. I like to be the narrator of my own story as opposed to being the one in the story. If you understand what I'm saying, like, it's like watching a movie. When I play Spider-Man and I see Spider-Man flipping around and shit, I don't think, yeah, I'm Spider-Man. I'm like, oh shit, look at Spider-Man out there kicking some fucking ass. You know, and then when I'm playing, like, you know, I guess the role-player first-person shooters and shit, you're like, yeah, you know, fucking, I don't really give a fuck about this guy. Why? I don't want to get attached. Like, those games are designed to, like, you know, suck you in and want you to become that character. And I don't get that way with video games. I never have. I never really got immersed in a game where I wish I was the character rather than I wish to see what happens next in this character's story, if you understand what I'm saying. But, no. Let's get on to the next question, which is from Pineapple Express. And he says, boxers or briefs? That is a funny question. When I grew up as a kid, I wore, you know, I guess you call them briefs. I call them tighty whities. I wore the little kid whitey tighties and shit with the elastic bands on them that when you fucking kind of, I guess, put a little bit of a boner away, it smacks against your dick. Doesn't feel very good. Kind of rough, kind of coarse. And then I got into school and they had I guess it started in 6th grade when they first started making us change for gym in, I guess you would call it junior high. It was, it was weird. Like, I didn't want people staring at my junk. Like, I mean, I guess, like, I'm not fucking, like, saying, like, oh, yeah, I think everybody's gay. No, but, I mean, I felt like underwear were personal. Like, it's like that's the type of thing that you're taught growing up, you know. Don't let nobody see you in your skivvies and shit. Don't let nobody, you know, look at you like that. That's, like, it's personal. It's your private. It's your, like, that's for me, not for you to see. That's like, you know, when I'm walking around in my underwear in my house and fucking shorts or shit like that, you know. That's where I am. That's what I'm doing. That's me, being comfortable, being free. And, that kind of rhymed. That was pretty cool. But, no, like I said, it's more or less like a comfort issue. Like, I was taught not to show people your underwear, not to show them your private parts, shit like that. And I felt like my underwear were like my private parts. So I switched to boxers because, you know, when you go swimming, you don't have a problem people looking at you while you're swimming in shorts, right? You're at the beach, you're in a pair of swim shorts, you're swimming. So I was like, you know what? I switched to boxers. I told my mom, I explained it to her, whatever, and I was just like, you know, when we did get money, I finally made the switch to good old boxers, and I was comfortable. But then, as I got older and I started working and playing football and shit, you learn that boxers don't really, they don't give you the level of penis support that I enjoy. Because, you know, when you're playing, I guess football is a really good example for it. Like I said, shit, get out of here. I'm going back up here. Fuck it. I'm gonna go drop these diamonds off and explore this edge of the cave. So, it's actually just getting nighttime. We made really good time in that cave. That was pretty fucking cool. And we got a full inventory here and 6 diamonds. I'd say that was a successful, venture into the land of the lost. If you don't know that old school reference, you should go search Land of the Lost, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And actually, there's a dinosaur after that goes roar. So it's that's pretty funny. So yeah, I guess I like the boxer briefs were the next progression into you know, ultimate manly comfort down below. You know, the nice support. Feels like, you know what, boxer briefs feel like somebody's just cupping your sack all day. And that's awesome. Because if I could pay somebody to just hold my sack in a nice fucking, you know, a nice airy position all day, I would. I wish I was that fucking rich to fucking be able to pay somebody to hold my goddamn sack. But no, I'm not. And then, I guess as I got older, I started realizing that, it's more comfortable not to wear underwear. Like, I haven't worn a pair of underwear in fucking, like 3 years, man. Fucking, I freeball it everywhere. I rock the, get out of my way, dog. Go sit next to that. I rock no underwear. It's just, I know it's weird, like, my girlfriend doesn't really think it's weird. She likes it. But I guess you could say that it's just comfortable. It really is. If you've never tried to freeball it before, I suggest try freeballing it. It's pretty good. It really is. It's just like, it's how balls were intended to be. If there's anything better than paying somebody to cup your sack all day, it's being able to just keep your sack free and open all day and just let them out to the world. And fucking just like, if everybody could walk around naked, this world would be a lot better place. Because then nobody would be worried about, like, being shameful or fucking, like, oh, am I gonna look like a slut wearing this or that? No, because everybody's tits are hanging out, bitch. It don't matter. Fucking, a lot of the world's problems would be solved if we would just walk around naked like the man beasts that we are. So, yeah, I go commando these days. Will I ever return? Will I ever return to the world of underwear? Possibly, because I've noticed, I know this is weird, but, you guys probably don't need to know this, but over the last few years, as I get older, my balls have descended even lower than their natural glorious position. My balls are starting to droop a little bit, and, you know, whatever. Sometimes, it's not very comfortable when you sit down on the toilet and your balls skim the fucking water. It's, I actually had to adjust the goddamn, level of water that comes into my toilet because of that. Because my balls started dipping into the water, and I'm like, oh damn, that is not cool. I don't want fucking piss water on my balls, especially if you're taking a shit. Could you imagine if a fucking turd came by and just floated into your dick and you felt it? You're like, oh, that's a bad situation for everybody involved, especially the turd. Even the turd doesn't want to be touching your sack. That's why your asshole's back there. So let's get on to the next question, and it's from Sir Mikey Rocks, and I can answer this real fast. He says, Jay, do you like Team Fortress 2? Yes, I do. You should watch my channel more because I got a lot of Team Fortress 2 videos. It's a free online Steam. Yes, it is. But I've been playing it for a while. It's one of my favorite first-person shooters of all fucking time, and yeah, you would know that. You would know that if you watched my shit more. And the next question comes from LL Rudy J. He says, what game stands out the most to you? I will tell you this easy question is, I played a lot of games. Played a lot of games that were similar, played a lot of games that copied, played a lot of games that were original. How did you get in here? How did you get in here? What the fuck? What was that? That was weird, man. Fucking weird. I don't like that. It's fucking crazy, man. So, what game stands out the most to me is this game right here, Minecraft. Is because I've played a lot of games that have come and go, and this game is like the ultimate mixture of every game that's out there. It's like, it's got building if you want it. It's got creativity if you want it. You can actually sit here and farm. You like Farmville? This is the game for you, because you can farm. You can fucking farm all you want, all day long. And fucking, you can take off the mobs, and you can just sit there and farm. Fucking have pigs and sheep and build a farm. And I think that's what makes Minecraft so special, is that it has something literally for everybody. It really does. And that's what I like about Minecraft. So Minecraft is the one game in my life that I've played that actually stuck out from the crowd, that I really thought was unique and special, and that's what I like about it. And I was hoping to see that in a few other games that came out before, but none of them were on the same level as this fucking awesomeness as fucking Minecraft. So yeah, where are the bulls at anyway? Why are the bulls with the buckets? Oh well. So yeah, Minecraft stands out the most to me. And looking back at my earlier videos is from ACDC. He asks, looking back at your earlier videos, did you ever think you'd be this big? I don't really think I'm big. If you look at it in like terms of YouTube, not really big. Like big would be like at least over 100K. Because there's so many channels that are over 100K, and there's a lot of channels that are under 100K. There are a lot of channels that are over 5K. There are a lot of channels that dwarf the size of mine, and they still don't even have anywhere near like 100K. So, am I happy that I have 6,000 subscribers? Fuck yeah, I am. Do I think I'm big? Do I think I'm famous? Do I think I'm popular? Not really. I'm just a guy playing video games, and every now and then people come and check in on what I fucking have to say. And I like that. I like that you guys care what I have to say, where you come here and you fucking hear what I gotta say, and you don't actually give a fuck, and you go in the comments and you tell me, you're like, I don't really like that you said this, I don't care, blah blah blah. Whatever, that's just, that's fine. Fine by me. That's, I thought I heard somebody talking, so I thought somebody came in my world, which they shouldn't be, because I don't have anybody online at this point in time. Let's see how many people are online. There's only 4 people online right now. So, yeah, nobody should be coming into my goddamn world. Stay out! Stay the fuck out of here. So, no, I don't think I'm big. Did I ever think I'd have 6,000 subscribers? To be honest, I didn't ever think I would have 100 subscribers. Like, I just started, for the fuck of it, putting up videos to show my friends. And the fact that anybody actually watched them is a fucking miracle, in my opinion, because I don't think I'm a very interesting person. I mean, I've had an interesting life, but I mean, I don't tell it very well. I'm just me, man. And Xbox Man has a question. He says, what is the worst YouTube video you've ever seen? Probably my first commentary that I've ever made. If you probably never seen it. Nobody has. Unless you were subscribed to me when I had under 100 subscribers. then you only had a 4-day window to see this video. Because I put it up, and I put it up for like, I probably put it up for like a day. And then I watched it again after that day, and I realized that this was not the type of video that I wanted to put out as a representation of myself. I didn't really like it. I thought it was boring. It was, there was like really literally no emotion to it. And, that's not the type of person I am. I'm a very, opinionated person. I'm a very, highly agitated person at times. I rant. And I didn't want to be that guy that's just like, hey, what's going on, guys? Today, I got a video for you. And, I hate seeing videos like that because I know for a fact that these people aren't like that in real... Oh, shit. That is dangerous. What the fuck do we have going on down here? Let's dig down here. But yeah, like I said, I know for a fact that some of these people aren't as monotone as they sound in their videos in real life. It's just that they're nervous. And I was really nervous making my first commentary, and I wasn't happy with it. So I took it down. I think it has something like 50 or 60 views right now. I still have it on my channel, and it's unlisted. But you'll never find it, because it's only if I let you see it can you see it. And I will never let you see it. But if I reach like 10,000 subscribers, I think 10,000 is a good number. If I reach 10,000 subscribers, I'll release that video one day. I was thinking about releasing some of my older videos actually too. That you, whoa! Did you hear that burp? Some of my older videos that you've never seen before, because I've taken them down before I have actually had any type of real number of subscribers, and some of them are Call of Duty videos, and I might actually I might re-download them and do like a morning after classics where I show old videos that I've made and I commentate over them now, and just kind of talk about what I was feeling when I took this video down, why I didn't leave it up and shit like that. And I think that would be fun to go back and do a series on something like that, on some of the weird videos that I've made that I've that I no longer share with people because I either think they're bad videos or there's just something that I don't want to represent myself with on my channel. So, yeah, my worst YouTube video that I've ever seen was my first commentary. And, Puddins 208 says, have you ever banged a black person? No, I know where this is going, too. I'm not racist, but I'm not attracted to black women. It's, I know people are like, oh, well, that means you're racist. No, it really doesn't. It has nothing to do with race. It has nothing to do with, a certain group of people. It's just the fact that, I like the type of women I like is, I know this sounds real bad, but the whiter the better, which is, I like really fair-skinned girls. I like fucking redheads with pasty skin and green eyes. I like freckles. I love all that shit. Like, I know people like look at these girls from like Jersey Shore and shit. Trust me, I'm from Jersey. I've seen these bitches that have like orange fucking tans and shit. Hell no, I do not like that. I like, very fair-skinned girls, which is why I do like some Asians too, because some Asians are very, very pale, and I like that. I like that look a lot, especially since some of the Asians are really tiny too. And you kind of pick them up, toss them around, boom, 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 give them a good old fucking ass fucking. But yeah, we're not going to talk about ass fucking Asians right now. We'll get into that another day. But oh shit. No, it's just I've never really I got a lot of black friends. I have a lot of black girls that are friends with me. Actually, a lot of my friends growing up were black females. But I guess a lot of them were like such good friends that I've never really thought about them as being like, a possible object of being, for sex. And it's just, since I've never got into that thinking where I wanted to, bang a black girl, I no longer find myself attracted to them. Like, I don't look at, like, even Beyonce or, like, Halle Berry, I just look at them and they're like too dark for me. I like very, very pale skin, and that's just how I am. Like, I know some dudes that fucking love black girls. Like, the darker the better. They don't even like white girls. They won't fuck a white girl because and these are white people too. White people, like, I mean, it's nothing to do with race. It's just how you're wired in your head. If you like a certain look, that's how you like. And the type of girls I like are the type of girl you would see on like you ever see that show NCIS? There's a goth girl on there named Abby. She's real metal looking, fucking pale skin, fucking pigtails, dark black hair, like really, really old school pinup model looking. That's what I like. I like the Betty Pages of the world. It's just how I roll. That's just what I do. So, yeah. No, I don't think I'll ever bang a black girl in my life. But, there are plenty of them that I care about, plenty of them that I love, and plenty of them that I would never want to see anything fucking happen to. But that doesn't mean I want to have sex with them. Doesn't mean that, we're gonna go off and fucking bump some uglies. But, yeah, I guess that's just, there's Clay! There's Clay! I like Clay, but not Clay Aiken. So, let's get on to the next question, and then we can get on to fucking getting some Clay. Because I didn't even think Clay was in the Xbox version, because I haven't seen it yet. But, now we do know it is in the Xbox version. What up? Give me Clay. Yeah, I know what Clay is for, bitch. Don't you tell me what Clay is for. I invented Clay in my... No, I didn't. But, so, yeah. We got a bunch of questions from Mr. T. Coops again. So, let me go get a drink, and I will get right on to answering them. And T. Coops' first question is, did you know your old world had a lot of pumpkins in it? No, actually. Because the only time I played that world was on the Let's Play, so you guys saw everything that happened in the hardcore Let's Play. I didn't want to play it and risk dying, and, then I have to fucking save it, and then people come back like, well, wait, what happened? Didn't you have this on you? What last place you ended? Whatever. I wanted to keep the continuity of the series, but no, I didn't know it had a lot of pumpkins in it. But that's pretty cool. Pumpkins are kind of a rare commodity in Minecraft, kind of like clay, and we found a bunch of clay, so it's kind of funny that I'm answering a rare Minecraft fucking question! I have to say it like that so I get it right this time. Because if not, I'll just keep stumbling my words, because I'm an asshole like that. But yeah, no, I did not know there's a lot of pumpkins on the Max Seed. It's actually kind of cool, though. I'm glad you told me about that. And, he says, how awesome is Avatar Paintball? Avatar Paintball is pretty cool. I like, Avatar Paintball, and I thought it was, a pretty fun game. I bought it a while ago. One of my friend Mike was like, hey, look at this indie game. And I was like, oh yeah, I buy indie games all the time. Fucking recognize that it was made by, Digital DNA. They usually make quality, indie games. And I had no problem buying it because it was made by Digital DNA, and I'm aware of the products that they make. That's where I said one time before, that's where having a good reputation as a business comes into play, because then people are more likely to buy your shit. So let's go ahead and make a fucking workbench real quick, and I'm gonna make a boat, and we're gonna sail home with this clay. So let's put this away. Why am I throwing my... Get out of here, sand. Let's toss this shit down. Make ourselves a boat. Where's the boat? Where's the boat? Oh, there's the boat. There's the boat. Don't throw the boat. I don't want the sand. I want the boat. There we go. I'm going to leave this workbench out here, and one day we're going to be exploring. We're going to come back and be like, oh, look. Remember when we were here? And your next question is, in your opinion, which GTA is your favorite? He said Vice City is his. Vice City is my favorite Grand Theft Auto. It is a perfect game in my opinion. I've never had a problem with that game. It's never crashed on me, never lost data. Fucking, I beat that game 100%, owned every piece of property in that game. I mean, I took that game to its fucking limits. I pushed the shit out of that game, and I whooped that game's ass, and I will do it again. I told you guys I wanted to do a Let's Play on that. I'm going to save that for probably the winter after Sleeping Dogs, and maybe leading up to Grand Theft Auto 5, I'll be finishing up Vice City. It sounds like a cool time. Cool. And, yeah, I just like it because it reminds me of growing up in the 80s and all the cool shit that was out there. And, how the whole lifestyle was in the 80s of, like, excess and bright colors and fucking, you know, memorabilia. Hey, look. See? There's another workbench from when we were out here before fucking around on the boat. See? That's the funny shit. And his last question is, will you host another open lobby? Sometime I will. Probably more towards, I guess when Halo's coming out, I guess we'll pick that up. Right now, I've been kind of busy. It's the end of the summer, and winter's coming, which means flipping cars won't be a very valuable commodity because I don't have a garage. So all the work that I do on cars is done outside in front of my house. My neighbors fucking hate that shit because sometimes I'm out there and I'm like, you know what? We gotta see if we can fucking get out of this boat. How do I get out of the boat? Exit, left trigger. Did I break the boat? I broke the boat. Look at this. Creeper. I want to shoot you. So, yeah, I'll probably do another open lobby again sometime soon. I do know that I want to do, like, a gun game open lobby on Counter-Strike Go. That would be a lot of fun, in my opinion. Because gun game is fun. Gun game is amazing. And let's get our ass inside before we die. And the last thing that T-Coops has to say is, have a great week, and can you finish this phrase? We are ... The only thing that comes into my head when you say we are ... is, I would guess, oh shit, look at all this fucking shit we got. Let's go to the crafting bench and see how exactly do we do this? Because I know we gotta make bricks. How do we make bricks? We're gonna have to figure this out. The only thing I could think of that means is we are Marshall. It was the call for the college that had a plane crash back in the day, and that's the only thing I can. Oh yeah, we gotta bake. We gotta bake them. We gotta smelt the clay into usable items, which would be bricks. Then we can take the bricks and turn them into blocks. And we can take the blocks and use them, and they're pretty strong. They withstand explosions pretty well. And, yeah. So, we are Marshall. That's, if you're thinking of something else, let me know. Because that's the only thing I could think of. And the next question is from Killer Goldfish. He's got a couple of them again. He says, how are you? I'm doing fine. He says, can you make a video of a goldfish? No, not really. Sorry, I like to make sure that the videos I put out are representative of me, and goldfishes don't represent me quite well. So, no, there's going to be no goldfish videos. And he says, when are you going to do a Halo video? Probably leading up into Halo. I'm not really good at Halo 3. Like, every time I play, I seem to get matched up against, like, really high level people, like level 40s and shit, and I'm a level 1, and I guess it's only because that's who's playing the game, is like people that are still really good at the game, and I don't know the maps very well, so it's hard for me to get any gameplay that's worth watching. I mean, because I get my ass fucking handed to me. And I'm not gonna lie to you, like, there's no reason for me to put up a video that nobody's gonna watch, because I want people to watch my videos, and if you're gonna, like, look at my video and be like, oh, well, fuck it, this is representative of what he's gonna do in Halo 4. I don't want to watch his Halo 4 videos now and shit like that. It's just, something that, I'm not good at yet. So I will be putting up Halo 4 videos, because everybody will be on equal footing as terms of, like, map knowledge and shit, because there's gonna be new maps in it. So I think that'll be, really fucking interesting to see if I can actually pull out some type of gameplay on, Halo 4. If not, there's always Forge. There's always Forge. And he says, can I give you 20 questions again? Try not to, because we're already running low on time here. And fucking, I mean, I'm like halfway through these questions. So, try to keep them short. And I'll try to keep my answers short. Sometimes I go on a little bit long, though. And the next bunch of questions is from Murphy. I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to answer really fast because you asked a lot of questions. All right, he says, have you given any more thought to the podcast idea? Not really. He says, any new games are you looking forward to buying, filming? I'll let you guys know when I do. Most of my games are usually impulse buys, though. I look at it online and I see them and I'm like, you know what, I want to try this game. So I usually go buy it. And then next question is, what's the next game you're planning on playing with your subs? Do not know, sir. I do not know. And he says, what song is stuck in your head right now? None. None at all. And he says, what is your favorite toy as a child? I didn't really have toys as a kid. Like, I mean, I had toys, but like, they weren't great toys. Fucking, a lot of my toys were like hand-me-downs from my brother and my cousin, because I was the youngest out of like the main group of kids that were born in my fucking family. So I usually got all the hand-me-down toys. Most of my shit was broken, or fucking like had stickers peeling off, or colored in with markers and shit. So it wasn't very fun having toys that were beat up already before you got them. So no, I don't really remember having a favorite toy. I did have a doll though that I did like. It was like a troll. I used to collect trolls. I don't give a fuck. Say what you want. I like treasure trolls. So what up? So I still like treasure trolls. I don't have any of them anymore because my mom gave them away because she's a bitch like that. Fucking, I think she sold them though. Oh shit, that's not cool. Yeah, honestly, I do think my mom sold my shit, but you know, fuck her because I don't like my mom. I've already talked about that before. Maybe I'll go more in depth in a commentary about that. But your next question is, what's your favorite type of fast food? Probably Popeye's chicken or Five Guys burgers. Fucking amazing. And he says, have you tried Jaffa Cake? Don't know what Jaffa Cake is. How's your back doing? Still kind of fucked up. It's getting a little bit better though. I can actually fucking you know, bend and shit without fucking like wincing in pain and going, fucking. So I think I'm doing alright in that retrospect. And his next question is, iron or diamond tools? I like iron tools because iron is so easy to find. And I mean, you can always just make it. It's just fucking so easy to find. Diamonds I only like to use for armor. And I haven't made diamond armor yet, but I think I might have enough armor to make diamond armor now. And then go creeper hunting would be a lot more fucking fun. Because then I don't have to run inside every fucking 3 seconds to get a goddamn pork chop and bake some goddamn fucking clay. So, yeah. He says, favorite GCI weapon, body type, class. Favorite weapon would be the hatchet. Favorite body type would be nimble. I love the nimble. The nimble is my bitch. And, that's all he's got. So he says, thanks for answering. Well, thanks for asking. Get away from me! Get away from me, you fucking asshole. I don't like it. You're gonna die, too. Get out of here, you flaming zombie. Motherfucker. And the next question is from Mr. Tyler. He says, what is your favorite looking mob in Minecraft? His is the squid. I like the pigs. I don't know why. I think the pigs are cool looking. So, yeah. Next question is a bunch of them from I8LED. He says, can you do more sleeping dogs? Yeah. I always put up sleeping dogs when I have them. I had put up like 1 or 2 videos of that shit a day. I don't know how much more you want of that. I don't want to put up all my videos because then I won't have content to bring you guys every day for fucking, you know, a period of time. So I like to space them out so I have actual content to bring you guys daily. And if I get too busy to put up a video, I already have the videos made, ready to go. So he says, would you recommend sleeping dogs? I would. I would 100%. Do I have dogs? Nope. And he says, do they sleep? I don't have dogs, so nope. They don't sleep. And Wizzy TK God says, do you believe in fate or destiny? No. No, I do not. Because I've worked way too hard in my life to make it to where I am in my life to fucking, you know, give credit to a fucking god or a deity, higher power, anything like that. I've worked way too hard to get where I am, to put myself in the position and situation that I am to give credit to anybody else. So no, I don't believe in fate, don't believe in destiny. I believe life is what you make it. And a lot of people make their lives fucking shitty. So, you know, fuck it, whatever, you know. If you're not happy with your life, you have the power to change it, to do something else different with your life. So, nobody's ever stuck in a situation unless you're physically stuck in a situation. If you're mentally stuck in a situation, it might take some work to get out of that situation. But it's possible. It's always possible. And if you want it bad enough, you'll do it. So, Bob McMahon has a bunch of questions here. And he says, do you like corn? I love corn. Corn is my favorite food, actually. It's actually one of my favorite vegetables. I love to eat it with almost every fucking meal. If there's not corn in my house, there is hell to pay for somebody. There's always 3 different types of corn in my pantry at all times, unless corn on the cob's not in season yet. I usually keep corn on the cob, fucking little baby corn, and whole kernel corn, which is my favorite. But, actually, corn on the cob is, but that's still a whole kernel corn, it's just on the cob. But, he says, do you like the band Korn? Actually, yes, they are one of my favorite bands growing up, and to this day, I still listen to Korn. I've seen them live a bunch of times, and they actually put on a really fucking good show live. So, yeah, I would, recommend seeing Korn live. And his next question is, how many inches is your TV? That question could have gone bad if there wasn't a TV on the end. My TV is 32-inch, same as my monitor, and my living room TV is 44 inches. I don't like big TVs. I think the bigger the TV, the uglier the picture usually looks. And yeah, I like smaller TVs because it's easier to fucking watch, and I don't have to fucking look like I'm watching a goddamn billboard and feel like a fucking moron. So, he says, when did you buy your Xbox? I bought my first Xbox 360 when Forza 3 came out, and then a month later, Modern Warfare 2 came out. So, I've only had a Xbox Live for a few years. I'm still pretty new to the online gaming thing, but I think I'm doing quite alright. I think I'm doing alright. And he says, do you sing in the shower? Yes, I do. He says, 6, poop, options. Don't know what you're talking about. 7, do you eat egg salad? I do not. I think egg salad is fucking just disgusting. It's just fucking gross. It's fucking nasty. He says, do you have a phone? I have a house phone. Yes. Do I have a cell phone? No, I don't believe in cell phones. I hate technology with the digital leashes. So, nope. No cell phones for me. And we got a nice fucking cave here. It's just a hole. God damn it. And it says, if so, what kind? No, I don't have a phone. He says, what's your least favorite game? Oh man, that list can go on and on and on forever. And he says, what's your favorite gun in GCI? I don't know. I like the Desperado and the Shredder. Just because I like guns with fast rate of fire. So we're going to go with the Shredder. Because it edges the Desperado out in like almost every category. Except for mobility. But you can get around that using a few glitches. But I don't use them glitches. But there are a few glitches out there that can make you move faster with lighter weapons. But I'm not telling you how to do it. Because I don't think that people should do it. And if I made a video on how to do it just to get views off of it, then I would be a hypocrite. Because I don't want people doing it. So, no, I won't share that with you. He says, what is your least favorite gun in GCI? It's funny because the Huntsman was one of my favorite guns. But the hit detection on it has been so bad that, you know, it's become one of my least favorite guns just because it's not reliable. It kills fast when it's on point, but it just doesn't have the reliability that I like from a gun. So, the Huntsman would be my least favorite. And he says, can you throw your hoe on the ground and say, where's my hoe at? I don't have a hoe on me, actually. Nope, I don't have a hoe, but I'm sinking to the ground, sinking through the fucking water. And he says, how you doing? I'm doing alright. And I'm pretty sure that was a Friends reference, like Joey's like, Hey, how you doing? And he says, do you watch How I Met Your Mother? I do not. I do not. My girlfriend does, but that's when I leave the room. I don't like that show. I don't think it's funny. I do like the actors on the show. I just don't like the show. I don't think it's written very well. I don't like the premise of it, and it's just something that I don't want to watch if I don't like it. So, yeah. And the next question is from Zacharias, and he says, Spyro or Crash Bandicoot? Crash Bandicoot will win that for me. But when it comes to like mascot games like that, I would think I'm more of a Sonic fan. I like Sonic. Sonic is where it's at for me. I've always been a bigger fan of Sonic than Mario. I like Mario, but he gets edged out by Sonic. And I need a drink, and I gotta take a piss. So I'm gonna pause it. We'll be right back. I'm gonna cut the fucking film up too. All right, and we're back. We're back, and we got a question from Ace Sniper, and he says, "Hey Jay, I hope that's how you spell your name, huh? You can spell it any way you want. You can just spell it with a letter J. That's actually why people call me Jay, is because back in the day in high school, I used to always have a joint with me, because I was a very big pothead back then. And I would always be like, hey, you want to go smoke a J? And that's where I got my nickname from, is from people noticing me as usually having joints. I want to smoke a joint with you. And he says, how are you? I'm doing good. And he says, how long have you been doing commentary, and what made you want to start? I answer this question all the time. I guess it's kind of interesting, I guess. I started doing commentary not last April, but the April before that. So about a year ago, I started doing commentary, and there's a cow in the hole. Cow in the hole. Anyway, I started doing commentary in April of 2011. Before that, I had a few videos that had no commentary on it at all, except for my first commentary, which was, I told you, it was so bad that I was so ashamed of it that nobody saw it, and still to this day, nobody has seen it. Nobody. Anyway, that was a really bad fucking devious laugh. But, oh. See, I thought that hole that the creeper blew up led us to someplace special, but it didn't. It just led us into the same cavern that we would have went to if we went down here, so that sucks. Let's see what's over this way. So, oh, we got a hole. Anything good? Nope. Just nothing. Bunch of nothing! Nothing! I guess, there's some coal here we could mine. Let's grab some of that. And, yeah, I did commentary once, and it didn't come out very good. But then Fortress Craft came out, and, you know, I was already familiar with the block building, and I already knew what I was doing with building and techniques and shit. And I guess that's where it is the confidence level of doing a commentary. You gotta talk about something you know. And when I'm playing like Call of Duty, I'm not really like the biggest fucking competitive player. So if I tried talking about the gameplay for my first commentary on Call of Duty, and it just didn't really work out well. I didn't sound like I was having fun. I didn't sound enthusiastic, and I was just like, fuck it. So I took it down, and then we went ahead and did Fortress Craft like 3 months later. And that actually, which is funny, because my first commentary that I ever put up was put up on 420, which is, if you don't know what that means, well then, yeah, sorry, yeah, whatever. But, yeah, what made me want to do it? I don't know, like, I had a few friends that I was playing with at the time that used to commentate Call of Duty, and they were having fun with it. It seemed like a lot of fun, interacting with the subscribers and shit. And I was like, you know what? If they could do it, I could do it. Because if there's something out there that I think I can do, I'm going to do it. And I'm going to find a way to make myself good at it. So, that's what I did. I did a commentary. And then little by little, I kept getting better and better. And right now, I'd like to think that I do decent commentary. I like to think that I sound enthusiastic. I like to think that I have some good points to bring up in games. I think some of the topics that I talk about are relevant to this world. Get the fuck away from me! Get off me. I think I think, you know, it's nice having a voice in the world. Because there's always, you ever hear people say, like, you know, stop complaining, it does no good. I always like to point that up, because, you know what, it does do good when I could put it up on my fucking YouTube channel, somebody watches it, and I might change somebody's opinion. Look at this. This is the smallest snow biome in the world. Smallest snow biome. Right there. But no, because sometimes, like, you know, people's opinions on YouTube can help change, you know, the video game. So that's pretty cool. So it's nice having an opinion in the world that people will listen to. And that's why I keep doing commentary, because I like it. And it's fun. But yeah, mostly a couple friends that were doing it, like D-Hoop, my buddy Snaggle, who was also, he ran Heartbreaker Nation and Hydro Mods. He was doing it. They were getting, like, really good feedback. So I was like, fuck it, I want to do it too. And it went pretty well, I guess. So yeah, I'm glad I started doing it. And I'm going to continue doing it until nobody's watching anymore. And if nobody watches, then I'll go find something better to do. Alright guys, due to my power going out earlier and the extra amount of time that I spent on this video, it's 2 hours long. So I'm going to cut this right here, and I'm going to put up episode 2 in about 2 or 3 hours once it's done rendering. But the only reason I wanted to do this is because since the video's running late, and the videos are usually an hour and a half long, this one's an extra half hour, 45 minutes long, so I'm going to cut it at an hour, and I'm going to render it. That way the video gets up faster, and you guys can see it, in case if you guys are running late on time, or for my UK subscribers, because I do know that if I put it up at 5, 6 o'clock tonight, it's going to be late, and you're not going to have time to watch a 2-hour video, so I'll put this out right now so you guys can see it. So, my name's Jay, MorninAfterKill. Make sure you guys rate, comment, and subscribe if you already haven't, and wait for episode 2, which will be up in a few hours. See you guys later. Actually, there's a dinosaur after that goes, "Rah!"